Hello. I don't want to yap too much, but I wanted to make a video quickly showing off the new stuff for the GT4 before I pack it all away for storage until it's ready to be put together. So let's just go through I've got this stuff here, and then I've got a table up the back as well. That side, with some more gear for it. So let's go start with the table, because that stuff has been there for probably about just over a year and 3 months or so. I've had most of this stuff here. We'll start with this here. So this is a Dodson Motorsport front diff. This will permanently lock the center diff as well. So this and this diff here were sold to me by my good buddy Greg. So he had a 185 GT4 roll race car, and that's been parted out. This is a brand new unit. It was a spare that he had for his box that no longer needs anymore, obviously, so I bought that off him for a really good price, as well as this. This is a whole rear diff pumpkin with a Cusco rear diff in it. It also has a Nix Motorsport solid mount on the back as well, so it's very cool. I'll get some 300M front and rear billet stubs for the diff in the box down the line as well, from probably, I think Greg's got some spares of them as well, brand new ones. They might still be overseas with Ryan. There's a good chance I'll be able to pick those up, I would assume. So that is the diffs sorted. Continuing on with the gearbox stuff, this is one that came in really recently. Just a bunch of OEM bearings and bits and pieces for when the gearbox gets put together, as well as the SQS sequential shifter. So very much looking forward to that. Got the strain gauge as well for that, and there's like a gear indicator and some other wiring goodies for that. And have their first to fifth long gear ratio dog set as well. So this, that, and the box that comes out of the GT4 will be going to Ty at 2Spec Garage. He'll build that for me, put it all together. I think he wants to. We're going to, I think, is it called ISF? ISF treat all the gears and the ring gear as well. So there is a ring gear in here, 4.33 final drive I went with. But yeah, his knowledge on these boxes is very, very good. So he'll be looking after that for me. But beautiful pieces. Let's have a quick little look at this before I wrap it all back up. Awesome. Alright, next up we've got the short block stuff. Head studs. These are all DP performance bits. So I had Nathan, who owns Barney, the Purple MR2, spec me up a short block. Yeah, the main studs. It's all their gear. And we got our rods and pistons as well. Let's take a look at them. Alright, so we tossed up back and forward on if I was going to go aluminium rods or steel rods. We stayed with steel rods, so we can make the switch in the future if we need to. But yes, these are the 142mm steel rods that DP have. They're their race rods. I've been assured that I will not bend these rods, and looking at them, well, I can see why they would say that. These are some very, very beefy boys. But never say never. We'll we'll do our best. But yeah, these should handle all the power we plan to make with this motor. But these things look really good. Obviously, 4 of them individually packaged, which is very nice. Very cool. Alright, and the pistons. And here are our pistons. Pro Race pistons, 86mm. What was the compression on these? I'm trying to remember. I think they were just under 10:1 compression. So yes, nice and shiny, beautiful. Oh, this fella's upside down. But yeah, they will do the job. Okay, here's the part I've been really excited about. This was commissioned by PSI Racing. They made us I think a batch of 3. I can't remember. It was 3 or 4. One definitely went into their own starlet. I've ended up with one. I put my name down. I said, hell yes, I need this. 91mm billet crank. I ticked the box on everything, so I think it's got like it's nitrite coated or infused. I'm not sure on the terminology of it, but I said, give me everything. So this crank is beautiful, and this crank will not break. This crank will not break. So, fucking awesome piece. Sexy. Very, very sexy. There's another shot of it before I put it away again. Awesome. And finally, everything is going to live in this block. DP Billet 3S GTE block. It's a wet block, as you can tell. Yeah, man. Very excited to get myself one of these. It's actually the only wet block that they've made, and I believe they've stopped production of them now. They made, Nathan's got one for his MR2. He's got a tall deck one that is going in another project that they're doing, and then there's this one, and I believe that's the only three. Mine still needs to have the final cleaning and stuff done, because I'm getting the sleeves and stuff machined for the Bullet Engineering firing kit that you can get here. It's an Australian company, so that'll be the head gasket for this. So yeah, this thing is freaking cool. All set up for, obviously, for the transfer case and stuff. So this works two-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive in my case. So big old sexy hunk of aluminium, big thick bores, big thick sleeves. 86mm. So 86mm with the 91mm crank give us 2.1 litre. So we're going to dry sump this. It's going to have an electric water pump as well, and we are going to give it all the boost and all the RPM, and fix whatever breaks. Basically, that's the plan. But yeah, I'm very excited to have all this stuff finally. It was quite a long wait for this, at no fault of Nathan's at all. This was machined up in DP Greece. Yeah, that just took a while to get it finished, but it's here now and it looks cool, and it's going to be a nice home for all the nice billet crank and rods and pistons to go and live in for the GT4. Yep. Well, I could probably stand here and look at this thing all day, but better go slap this video together and get it uploaded for some sort of content for the channel. That's basically it, just an update for the GT4, which is still just living over here, waiting. I'll probably start pulling it apart soon, get the gearbox and stuff over to Ty, so he can build the dog box for me, get that sorted. Cylinder head, still deciding exactly which cylinder head I want to go. It's either just going to be a Gen 3 head or a blacktop beams head. Might just go the Gen 3 head for simplicity. The Gen 3 heads will do the power and beyond for what I want to make out of this. So keep it simple, I think, is going to be the go. I say that while I have a billet block and billet crank, but in terms of cylinder head, keep it simple. So yeah, very happy, very, very shiny. I'm going to keep walking back and forwards and do this. No, I'm not. Have a good night. Talk to you later.